Hi guys, Mr. Jaeger here, and welcome back to another episode on the front. In the last episode, we did a bunch of things. We wrapped up the war with the Spanish, resulting in them being slightly inconvenienced, finger quote slightly, with their their last remaining place in Europe being in Milan, which is currently surrounded on all sides. However, I have gained massive control over the Mediterranean. In fact, I dominate the Mediterranean now. All the ports, barring one, are under my control. It's Black Sea, so it's fine. But still, my navy is in a pretty strong position, and the Spanish have very politely accepted the terms of surrender. I was planning on going to Milan, but given the fact that there was going to be a lot of resistance, as well as the fact that we're going to have to deal with rebellions in Naples, as well as Sardinia, which I imagine is going to be a hell of a bitch, especially since this thing is already upgraded by a little margin, so peace-wise we're not doing so great on, but, you know, everything else we should be just about dandy. So the other thing that we've been doing is we're currently laying siege to Trincomalis, which is currently under siege. Well, it's currently under siege by our Mr. Samuel Stromer, who has got himself a pretty veteran army. So we're laying siege to this nation here, the Candy lot, primarily because, well, this area could be a really good operation. This area could become quite the base of operations. Whilst we have... Oh, is that still... Oh, that's fantastic. I just realized it's also majority Protestant, which is going to make things a lot easier. So, hopefully we should be able to convert it a little faster and get things back into order. Because to be fair, again, this is a good base of operations to sort of set up on. So far, things have progressed rather nicely, and at this point, we're just trying to research as best as we can. I've currently got my guys working on passports, but that's about it, apart from a few other technologies. We will be trying to push for the quicklime. That is the next thing. Once I've researched a few things, I know the whole citizenship and abolition of slavery is important, and the census and whatnot, but we need our guns. We need the quicklime. I've been touting about it all bloody campaign, and it'd be kind of not... It wouldn't be right to have the last major hoo-ha against the Mahara Confederacy without quicklime. So, I think it's only fair. I mean, to be fair, it's just because that's the next big fight we have to deal with. Apart from whatever shit may be flowing in our directions over the west, though, yeah, see how things fare. Anyway, end turn. At the moment, we're just preparing for the next sort of sortie, shall we say. Let's have a look-see. Yeah, so we're just preparing for the next sort of big war now. So now that we've taken care of the Spanish, hopefully that has provided us with hegemony over Europe. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be easy, considering one of our ministers who was really good at keeping repression up sadly died lately. No. Yeah, Candy's like, please don't kill me. And I'm like, I'm really sorry, Candy, but you are in the way. Unfortunately, though, this is going to be quite a common affair, which is, of course, the rebellions. Fucking tons of them. And we will need to quickly zerg back, because there's no defenses, is there? No. Right. Are we at war? Wait, I thought we were at war with the Spanish. Oh no, that's the rebellion. Right. For a second, I'm like, what the hell? I thought we were at peace with the Spanish. And then I'm like, wait, no. There we go. They're gone. And... there we go. And you're all good. You're currently... well, you're damaged. Defeat these guys. Right, took a bit of a hit there. And they're not quite dead yet, which is not good. So, I'm thinking... is being pissed. It's because you weren't arrived yet in time. You're not going to... Yeah, no, there's no way you're going to get the peace. It's impossible, to be honest with you. I don't know why they've gone for that particular... Yeah. Well, it's, as I said, it's the public order thing. We've mentioned it numerous times in this campaign, so... I have already had my grumble. To be fair, I probably need to track what episode we're on right now, so that way I can judge when we can actually start looking into having our usual tirade, if you will. I mean, as I said, nothing. It's nothing. As I said, it's to be expected now. The only difference is, well, at this point, I can actually kind of go right. Just it's not really a problem anymore, or at least it's not so much a problem as just a mere nuisance. Is the more correct term. So, you're on your way back. Who's left? See, they could occupy different zones. I'm gonna just put you boys back into position. I mean, I know that's not going to make things easier, but then neither is... Okay, good news, Gibraltar is actually finally at peace, which is good. So... That is surprising, considering the fact that it is a military crackdown. Right. I mean, how much tax are we earning? Oh, bugger all. Yeah. So you're being repaired. You're being sorted. You're being prepared. Let's have a look-see. Is there any churches being built? Well, we've got the bawdy houses being set up alongside. We have got a couple of big buildings that might piss off the locals, which is... not the greatest. I realise this is going to cause me big problems. I mean, it'll make the noble classes happy, but not the pleb classes, which is kind of important. Yeah. Local own colonial troops. Now that's a strange concept, isn't it? India's colonial troops. Bit of an irony. I'm sure some people out there will be like, oh, isn't that funny? Isn't that right? And I'll be like, okay, sure, you made your point. Novelty, I think, is probably the more correct term. Anyway. Arabia has... Oh, yeah, we lost... Well, one of our highest-ranking generals, sadly, passed away in... At least in somewhat decent retirement. That's the best thing I could really say. It's just decent retirement. Anyway. See what you can do. You're doing over there. There's literally nothing we can do at this point. Or at least there's no major... Actually, no, wait, hang on. Recon. That's it. Right. If you give me some intel over Nagpur, and then towards Cuttack and Orissa, so... The Bengals, that's about 3 turns. They're probably going to attack. The Candy lot are probably going to try and counter-attack at some point in the near future, but that's fine by me. I'm trying to remember what your purpose was. Why are you moving over there? Unless that's... Huh. Unless there's another settlement nearby. I mean, Persia is definitely the... I mean, that is a gathering point, so you know, that is going to be the gathering point for the invasion of India. So... Oh, it's warm. At the time of the recording, we're currently on the 9th of September, which it'll be interesting to see how long it takes for when this episode actually comes out. That's how far away I am. So when this episode does come out, and whoever is watching this, sorry, this is how early some of the episodes. I fucking knew it. Yes, I'm aware, Grenada. I mean, to be fair, it's not the end of the world because it only cost me about 1,000. Oh my god. I forgot how much cash I had. Ah, good. And I can also obliterate this army. I mean, dead. Perfect. And then if you want to make your way back. And of course, this Chad, Mr. Ebhard motherfucking Falkenstein. Because you may recall, he earned the motherfucker title in previous episodes. And deserves a lot of credit. Okay, that's pretty good. He's honest, which is nice. No negative traits is the more important thing. Oh, okay, so apparently Britain wants to get in on the action. They're so desperate, aren't they? They are literally so fucking desperate. Right? These guys aren't attacking. Which makes me wonder. Are they... Well, to be fair, their army is complete piss, isn't it? So, evidently, they lack the strength to try and counterattack. Otherwise, they would have immediately done that coming as soon as I had laid siege. But I guess not. Yeah. Mahara Confederacy is going to be... Oh, Jesus Christ. Compensating for something much? To be fair, that's worthy of being... If I had to have a casus belli for war declaration, that would be one of them. Fucking the arrogance on that. Loud bike in the background there. To be fair, the weather's... Actually, no, actually. The weather's kind of turned interesting. As mentioned, this is... At the time of the recording, this is like September. Like 9th of September. And, oh. No, it's not for a couple days yet, but... Yeah, the amount of heat that is radiating at the moment. Like, all throughout the summer, it was nowhere near as warm as it is now. And the humidity is ridiculous. So, it's definitely... I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can really do at the moment. There isn't really, is there? Oh, yes, this army. What are you doing? Oh, you're just forming up, aren't you? Yes, because there's no other dudes about. No, that's fine. We can... We'll pop you next to Persia. And you're all good. Are you currently being taxed? Yes, you are. And you've just gone above the Christian line, which is good. I mean, there's going to be a number of settlements that will take a time to be fully converted. But if we can convert them, that'll be quite useful. We're already at the... Actually, you're Protestant for quite some time now. Right, I want you to head over to here to start the rapid Christianization of the people. You're only 46. That is very touched by his hand. Yes. Some would call that abuse. Religious people call that blessings. And I'm going to hell for that one. Oh, so they say. Right, you're currently being sped up as well. You are currently converting the region, 15%. Yeah, I'll be quite a nice middle finger to Spain. Fuck you, you Catholic son of a bitch. I'm going to make you a Protestant. It's what you get for attacking me for no reason. You know, I actually didn't have any beef with Spain. I did not intend, nor did I have any plans to attack Spain or any of its colonies. Again, they're all in America. My plan, India. So the fact that they decided to attack me for absolutely no reason, like the bloody Ottomans, just meant that they've doomed their nation. So, you know, happy times. Very intriguing. Absolutely no sign of any forces whatsoever. Now, I realize we're at peace, so obviously why would you garrison troops inside your settlement during peacetime? And as far as the Mahara Confederacy is aware, as far as the Mahara Confederacy is concerned, we're the most noblest of allies. Until I start shooting. I mean, I'm willing to take the betrayal hit, because again, at this point, the Prussian Empire would be like, no. And did. Yeah, controlling this particular region is going to be quite important. Taking and holding Sardinia is going to be a bitch. Because there's no agents that provide population boosts. The only thing I could do is send a priest there, but that would be kind of a waste of a priest. Because they can't move afterwards. Oh, nice. That's very good. And once again, Spanish workers on strike. If I were to do this, not worth it. For the money I'm getting, not worth it. The good news is, technically speaking, I could abandon Gibraltar. I could abandon Gibraltar. No, I could abandon Gibraltar. I could leave Gibraltar with a small garrison and move on to other things. But there's no real reason to, so I might as well keep the peace and ensure continuity. So let's have a look. See, India, our new frontiers location. They are really not going for it, are they? There's one more turn till they surrender, so they're probably going to. We're probably going to have a quick battle with the. Oh God, are they the full-on? Yeah, the industrial mining complex. Right. That is something to keep in mind on. Look at that massive garrison. Right. So some of these settlements do have quite the presence. Calcutta would be a good location for an invasion base for two reasons. First, it is on the eastern flank of India, so any attempts to attack it or counterattack it would have to go through a rather substantial amount of terrain to get to it, and there's no means for them to be flanked. So I'm thinking an eastern naval invasion, though to be fair, we could do multiple prong attacks, so it'd be like Bengal. Because the thing is, I want to go for the bigger settlements, so there would be, so that ideal targets would probably be Bengal, Hyderabad, Mysore, definitely. Satra, but that could be problematic because of, you know, it's the capital. I'd have to be a bit more... Yeah, we'd have to be a... Oh, jeez. Have they got buildings? It would appear to be that they've got buildings. Yes, unfortunately they have an ashram, which is not good. Do they have any more ashrams? Yeah, it looks like these guys are kind of wise. Ashram. No. Ooh. Okay. I may have found a chink in the armor. Is that something we can say nowadays? Like, I'm describing a weakness in the forces of... Oh, it's in Punjab, that's why. It's not even the Mahara Confederacy. Right, increase that so we can increase the maximum conversion rate. Because, why not? Even it doesn't really affect it, mind you, but, you know, concept is there still. And that is in Spun. Yeah, that's the two. Yeah, so the Mahara Confederacy, they've got the multiple regions of the most high-yield iron possible, which is kind of terrifying. And yeah, they've also got a lot of ashrams, which I'm guessing is their version of a temple. They've got a modern university, they've got gems, they've got... I mean, economically speaking, going for Arkut could be a plan, but what I'm wanting to do is I'm wanting to kill their capacity to produce soldiers, because obviously the AI doesn't quite like to go for military buildings. It tends to favor citadel buildings, which limits what kind of troops they can recruit. So my intention is to try and neutralize the multi-option settlements, so that when the enemy decides to, you know, rebuild or tries to do anything in terms of defense, we've crippled their capacity to recruit new troops, thus granting us the ability to inflict severe damage on them in the first run. What's wrong with you? Not bankrupt. Just chilling there at the moment. There's nothing really to say. We've got resistance to... Oh, good. So the resistance is failing. Their religious... Well, resistance to invasion seems to be gone, and now it's just the usual... Yeah, just the usual conversion factors. And that's as good as it's going to get for them. And that's as good as it's going to get... Well, to be fair, we could get rid of the College of Divinity, because obviously keeping the people happy is more important than converting them at this point. And we do have a priest currently tending the flock. We're also above 50% conversion rate, which means less likely to kick off when something goes awry. Whereas if we can increase the public order by X amount, we can then start to increase the Iron Masters or the Fabrique. Right, you're on your way, aren't you? Where are you on your way to? Oh, you're just in this region. Yeah, because Armenia is now Christian. I'm on my way to make all them go Christians away. Wait. That didn't quite go well. Right. Nothing else we can really do. At this moment, we're just stuck. I say stuck. At this moment, there is not much to do with investments because obviously public order problems. But what we can do is... Actually, I'll increase you by a little bit. We're at the point now where we're milking money, so that's something at least. And I suppose what we could do is we could recruit new armies to try and overwhelm a lot of people, but I'm not going to go spamming army production just yet. Not quite. We could do with increasing naval size, perhaps, so we can make the ultimate Chad navies. Something that even could rival Great Britain. Because, you know, why not? Still disappointed that we don't get a steam vessel. So, at this point, campaign's kind of... We've reached a bit of a... Yeah, no. There we go. So, we've got General's Bodyguard, some Pindal Heavy Cavalry, some Pindari Horsemen, Light Cav, 12-pounder cannon, so nothing to knock out, or nothing to knock. And we've got mostly melee infantry. This should be a snap. And because this is the last turn before anything... before their settlement and their civilization goes bye-bye, we should be able to... All we need to do is just do quite a, you know, rhythmic shoot and shoot and scoop. We shoot, they scoop. So nothing really does. It kind of sounds a bit bad because it is, you know, it's their nation they're fighting for here, and I must, you know, but you can tell this nation is kind of shit. I didn't mean to cancel the advice because that was actually an advice I hadn't heard before. Okay. Let's have a look-see. So, we actually finally see what, oh, wow. That is some building. I would not... If this is a town hall, God help us what a palace looks like. Right. Oh, there's their city in the distance behind us. Because, of course, as always, we're not the ones attacking their settlement. No, we're defending the settlement from the defenders. Right. Now, the enemy do have the benefit in the battle of having a pretty decent battlefield. This is very advantageous for them because the amount of hills and lips and whatnot. Also, it's pissing it down, which is... damn this weather, sir! Wet powder makes misfires a certainty! 1, 2... Lock up my shoe. 3, 4... Get out the door. 5, 6... Shoot... Shoot them! Shoot her! Right. I'm going to kind of take a bit of a slight right angle to it. Actually, to be fair, we should probably just move this lot. Move the infantry to... This is a really fucky battlefield. It's what's worse is it's pissing it down. Which... Yeah, not exactly a great welcoming of the Prussian Empire's arrival, is it? I don't want to advance towards them because obviously that's their main advantage. We're going to have to go with... This is frustrating. I'm actually struggling quite a bit. Because the thing is, we just need to be in a defensive position that can absorb the enemy... Well, that we can shoot the enemy without absorbing melee casualties. And the only thing I can think of is to do something like this. This might be beneficial. Right. The remaining infantry will then form up detachments along here. Actually, no, wait, hang on. The remaining infantry to set up along here. The cannon could, which is going to be in a really shit spot. We could try and set them up for here, but I think the best option is for us to try and push up towards here. There's no, yeah, we got no choice. We got to push up. There's no way we can adequately defend this area. We have to push up to this hill. We hold this hill, we win the day. I'll put cavalry to guard the cannon, and general and staff will have to form up over here. Infantry, yeah, we got no choice. I can't see any legitimate ways to defend unless we can pull everything back. No, but they are attacking. Maybe, you know what? Maybe we could cheese this. The only thing is, I know they've got an artillery advantage. Well, no, they don't have an artillery advantage. I have the artillery advantage. Here or here? It's a bit of a bump in the distance. Yeah, that hill dominates the entire sector. This gives me a good field of fire. Whereas if I were to... I mean, okay, so my brain is kind of spinning at the moment because of multiple factors which is causing problems. First problem, we have really shit starting to rain. Like, these cliff areas, while they could push the enemy into killing zones, it fucks with my ability to set up my normal defensive line formation to maximize firepower. The second is the fact that it's pissing it down. I can't exactly rely on that effective firepower because we don't have percussion caps. We don't have anything that really works to that extent. So misfires are a certainty, resulting in my ability to kill the guys whose main advantage is melee. Second, any kind of terrain that we, you know, so the second factor is, well, so third factor is there isn't any decent sight lines in this particular zone that aren't somewhat obstructed by either mountainous terrain in front, awkward, bumpy terrain to the sides, and again, the fustercluck of these cliffs and everything. So the only real viable location to put the cannon is literally here. This is the best location to defend because the hillsides are open and it provides me with the opportunity to maximize the firepower whilst mitigating some of the shit. Downsides are I don't have the ability to do the downsides, of course, are I have to bum rush towards the middle of the map. Second, the enemy gets the ability to get is the ability for me to come closer without them having to run through fire. Yeah, it's a shit situation, but it's what we do. Right, I'm going to slow down time because I need to focus with this lot. Normally, I don't like using the slow down time option because I feel like that's kind of akin to cheating. But when it comes to something this complicated, I just need this to be good. I can't afford any fuck-ups. Right, you deploy as fast as you can to the left flank. Go. Why is only... Okay, a few people going. That's good, right? You lot, deploy to the right flank as fast as you can. Go. Cavalry will form up defensively behind the cannon, as will the commander. Problem is, the enemy's cannons could also be in range. Well, the enemy cannon could also be in range. Where is their gun? Okay, good news, their gun is on the far side of the map, which means it'll take them time to set up. I might have to adjust this little front line here. I realise you guys are bum rushing it now. Right, we'll march you boys.
Some of the troops are going to be absolutely exhausted by the yeah, the wet rain and everything is going to exhaust my men a lot faster. Might be under fire from the cannon on the right flank. Not actually fought in this level of arduous weather before. Right, you boys, rest up. We've done it, effectively. Some of the sightlines are kind of shit, but in comparison to the rest, in comparison to our previous location, they're a damn sight better. Actually, I'll go with explosive shell because I don't know how effectively the carcass shot will be in this kind of environment. It might not work. I mean, it may work. Quicklime, I'm actually not too sure either. Right, cannon is in range and blopping them fuckers. You know what, for garrison warriors, they do look cool. And my cannon do make me proud. I mean, again, it's not about the killing, it's about the routing. Do have a slight defensive advantage as well. Have they got their cannon set up? Not quite. Looks like they've set their cannon up. Right, this is their heavy cavalry. Are they chargers or? Looks like they're just average cavalry. Like I say, average cavalry, but like, oh hello. Okay, so their Pindari horsemen are skirmish cav. The fact that we're not having anywhere near the level of misfires is ridiculous. Right, so their Pindari horsemen are skirmish cav. These guys are the real deal. So we have to be careful. They're running across my line. Thank you very much. Do not mind that at all. Fearing this may get it. Warriors. Who are these guys? Oh, just warriors. They have pikemen. Actual pikemen. Jesus Christ. I mean, it's bad enough you don't have... It's bad enough that your main core of your army is relying on melee troops. But the fact that you're relying on pikemen... Do I know what year it is? I suppose it's cheap. Okay, so that's their cavalry. Yeah, that's their cannon. Or their cavalry taken care of. That's good. I'm half tempted to move my other cavalry off, but considering the amount of forces now that are massing on that particular flank, I'm not exactly the Leibgeteiler Battalion. Yes, good to see. These guys are fucking pros. They're all gathering up as well, which is fantastic. Right, target, quicklime on that, doubled quick. Oh, good shooting. Right, quick. Now let's see what happens when quicklime has quick carcass shot. I'm desperate for quicklime now. That'll be the next thing I research. Once we get the passport stuff sorted, first thing I'm researching is quicklime because oh, good shooting. I've waited long enough. Good shooting cannon. I'm more than happy for the enemy to sacrifice their army. I think it's probably more effective if we go explosive shell. For this kind of battle. Right, Right, they're broken, which is good. Tiger guards. Jesus Christ, they look cool. Apart from the hats. Hats look stupid, but the uniform, it's cool. Right, be aware, elite infantry, tiger guards. Okay, looks like they're forming up. What are they doing? Are they seriously trying to form up whilst under fire? Here they come. In the interest of keeping this as transparent as possible, I think I might have just remembered something that I forgot to do before setting up the stream, or setting up the episode. Because I focused on turning on the music and getting all that sorted, but I'm trying to remember if I also increased the difficulty of the AI, and I can't remember if I actually did that or not, so I'm checking that. Normally it's instant on that one, but oh boy, that's bad, that's bad, that's bad, that's really fucking bad. Yeah, that's bad. Right, cavalry. Right, cavalry, you're up. Need you to do me a solid and save my men. Ooh, let's see. Okay, looks like they're getting ready for the big one. Canister shot time. Jesus Christ, they're getting fucking blitzed. I don't think that's the friendly fire. I think that's genuinely these guys doing quite a lot of damage. For Einstein. Thank you very much, cavalry. You've been an absolute chad. These guys are getting hit on the side a bit. Right, battle looks to be more or less won. Double fucking time it. What was the enemy general's name? Amoli Bardia. Sure thing. Cannon. Okay, he's out of range, but that's fine. It won't be long before they're routing anyway. Right, actual enemy force here. Target. Looks like their garrison warriors that their armies are actually taking fire. Yep, you fought. Yep, you fought with honor. Not gonna take that away from you. You boys, get a little closer. Fill those fuckers full of lead. Howitzer, fire and destroy. You boys, concentrate your fire on them. Good fucking shot, Howie. That was a fucking beautiful shot. This was definitely more challenging than I had feared. Oh, sorry, than I had predicted. And most definitely... Of course the fucking cannon won't quit, will it? Right, artillery... Feuer Einstein. Cavalry, got a job for you. Oh, their target guards are back up and running. Artillerie, Feuer frei. Guys, do you not see the target in front of you? Like, actually in front of you. And we're back. Apologies for that. There was some disturbances in the background, so I had to go quickly check them out. But whilst we were doing that, the Tiger guards got completely obliterated, so apologies we didn't quite get that sorted. So they did get absolutely decimated, and our troops are doing quite nicely. Unfortunately, these guys are not... Oh, actually, no, they're actually getting in line of sight. If the enemy want to commit suicide via cannon, I am not going to dissuade them from that. At this point, we're just going to see... I mean, are they withdrawing? Are they trying to... Okay, no, they're trying. Seeing if we can do... I mean, we've done some damage, so hopefully we can do some... Right, so we've taken some of them out. Shit. Howie's doing the work of gods. I think that's the only thing that's currently keeping them from... I think that's the only that can we shoot. There, start again. I think that is the only unit that can actually hit the target. Come on. You want to quit. Your army's in flight. There we go. There you go. And there you go. Right, that battle ended a lot longer than it took. That battle took a lot longer than I thought it would, and the battle situation was definitely not optimal. But the good news is we were able to completely wipe the floor with these guys, and boink! We should now be in control of this region, which we are. Fantastic. Right, and now I fear I may have forgotten to... Yeah, that's my bad. Right. I thought I had set that up so that it would be like that, but it was not, so my bad. But to be fair, even on the normal, it was quite challenging, so there is at least something like that. So Candy has been annihilated, and the second convert minus... Oh, that's not good. Not really good at all. Wait, is there a priest over there already? Yeah, not that I'm aware of. No, okay, so that's fine. So we're going to get rid of this Weaver's Cottage, which, while it is going to hit me financially, it isn't going to be too bad. To be fair, that's not looking too bad at all. I'm at 2,000. We're going to turn it into the Bawdy House, so that's going to hopefully improve the populational happiness, and then we can obviously benefit from the rather large amount of gold that's coming out of it. Happy days. Right, let's put that music back on then. So, the only other thing I would say, really, is just... Hang on, how much turns we got left? 3 turns till that's done, which is great. 21 turns till that, though. Ah, Jesus Christ, this is taking a while, isn't it? I mean, it's a very important update because it gives extra wealth, prestige, and whatnot, but dear God, it's taking its time. And of course, we've got the poverty control laws, which improves repression, which is important, and this one allows us for increased movement speed. So, yeah, it's just taking its fucking time, which sucks. At this point, we might as well just let peace reign for a time in Europe, which is fine by me. It's not quite the end of the world. For some reason, I'm imagining Titanic is now coming out of Southampton Bay on our way to get sunk by an iceberg in about 141 years' time. Let's get the sketchwork set up. We haven't quite invented the engines yet, but you know what? Give them time. Oh, jeez. Anyway, so there we go. That should hopefully wrap things up around there. So at this moment, we're just trying to get... I'm literally about to get that technology, you assholes. You can go fuck yourself, Britain. Limey piece of garbage. It's like, oh, you want your longitude watch? I happen to have it. Yeah, we're about to research it, you fucking asshole. Of course we don't. Like, the amount of times I've requested that, and then the pricks go, oh, did you want this? Fuck you, Britain. You ain't getting shit from me. The amount of times I offered you stuff, and now you're wanting stuff from me? No, thank you. Right, who's rebelling? Spain is rebelling. What a surprise. Right. Murder time. Dead. There we go. Perfect. So, it's just there, and surprisingly, here is kind of chill. Which I didn't think we would get. So it's just Nepal now. Which, okay. Again, I didn't expect, because, again, I didn't really think that would be the place, but fair enough. I mean, I suppose what I could do now is I could just increase the buildings in the... Because I want to spend some of this money, so I think I'm just going to start increasing the... just going to build everything up, you know? Sounds really silly, but it's like, I might as well, so just so that way we're actually spending some of this cash. Ooh, the Brandenburg Gate. Get in. And we can actually get some quality infantry. Nice. And we can get some pretty good tax increase. The Brandenburg Gate. First we had the Imperial Palace, now we have that. It's a shame we can't have that and the Imperial Palace. Palace? The incredible... Can't speak today. My capacity for English has been greatly diminished. Right. We're slowly but surely converting this region, which is important. And we now can actually get this region set up, which I am rather happy to hear. Right. If you want to hop into that region, just to give us some extra time to work with. David Maya is currently just chilling at the moment, not really doing anything special. I'm going to move this dude up towards Paris, just to make sure that we got some stuff there. I mean, yeah, there's not really much in terms of recon that we need. What we will do, though, is we will move this dude over towards the eastern half again. Because we can see that that area is not really well guarded. Though, near the border, we're starting to see some activity. That's a full stack as well. 24-pounder howitzers, line infantry. Yeah, I think the Mahara Confederacy is getting a little bit suspicious. Just don't ask me why I know. I just feel like I know. Oh, jeez. Okay, so let's get some fisheries set up along the line. We're just pissing through as much cash as we can at this point because it's like, well, look, we need to build up our reserves and other shit may be happening. So, yeah, it's not too bad. So at this point, we're just going to see what's going to happen. I think probably for the next few turns, we're just going to kind of we're just going to try and ensure the dominance of the Prussian Empire here through here. They're like, oh, do you want to be friends? And we're like, no. Though, to be fair, we're going to have to organize seriously in terms of, once again, Nepal has... I keep calling it Nepal. It's like, it's not Nepal. It's Naples. Every fucking time, it's Nepal. Right, he's gone. Useful thing is that this area is quite... There's a steam engine factory. That's building up there. Oh. Walter Kussus! Requiescat in pace. You were a few moments to Walter Kussus. You were a general, and you were an honourable man. Another general has sadly passed on, having fought and now died for his nation. He will be remembered for his duty and his honour. He was able to completely decimate numerous armies that were sent against us. And I hope that his final moments were peaceful and pleasant. Right. You make your way back to there. They're still pissed, but if I turn off the taxes, it's 6k loss, but I'm not too mindful because it's that. So, yeah, it was about 6k loss, but, you know, Spain and Gibraltar are now kind of peaceful, which is a surprise. I was expecting it to be far longer, but it turns out not to be such the case. Ceylon are now, of course, having their own little rebellion, which is to be expected. Right, we'll turn this into a proper country towards perfection. You know what? I'm gonna do something that might cause me more problems in the short term, but I'm gonna go full colonial and demolish the native buildings and get German ones instead, because I'm a prick. And Mysore is... Hello, that's a development worth investigating. Give me some intelligence over there. This could be a This is massive. This is ridiculous. This is massive. Right, so St. John and Munster. Okay. Austria, Mysore and pirates. So they're not at war. Mysore, indifferent there. No. Right, I have an opportunity here. I'm gonna fucking take it. Right, okay, you... fleet, where's the fleet? You, pop over to here. Zimmerman, I've got a job for you. Get your ass to... Which is the fastest? India. Get your fucking ass over to India as soon as possible. We have an opportunity here which might give us the ability... which may grant us a mighty reward. And I'm just like, heal up. Construction, army board, gunnery school. Might as well. Right. But yeah, no, this could be something that gives us a bit of an edge in the battle against that, because that's a rebellion there, and they didn't get the armor. This could be huge. This could be very huge. Right. Give me some intel. I saw they've got their pavilion of achievements. Right. No, this is huge. This could be massive. Right, one more turn, and we will wrap up the episode here. So, already we're starting to see the benefits of what could possibly be a massive... this could be an opportunity to do some massive damage to... and also to allow us to operate more effectively from India. Like, ooh. If we could take over Mysore and retain control over Mysore, we have a platform to basically not have to worry about naval invasions. Yay! I don't have to spend forever planning navy. I mean, to be fair, I think I will commence with some form of naval invasion. It's just, it's going to be in a slightly better location. No, fuck off. I just hope that my navy can get there in time. Oh. Okay, that's kind of that's a blessing in disguise. Go. India. Vorwärts. What a surprise. The fucking revolt. Of course they're revolting. Dead. Magistrate and Conservatorium. And workers on strike. Head back into there. Stop with the strikes. More than happy for that to be the case. Repair that up. Keep that in. Herr Deutsches Army. Spain has now got itself a church. And upkeep. Okay, so, yeah. This guy's basically, yeah, a good dude for that one. We're almost there with that. Right. Okay, so that's a serious boon right there. That is a serious boon. Oh, is that going to cause people... No, that's fine. I'm happy for that. That's going to be 3 turns still. That's going to be sorted. That's going to be sorted. So the people are going to be pissed, naturally. But... I'm going to do this. That'll be fine. So, yeah, the people are going to be pissed. But at the same time... Right, you, get the fuck down here. Give me some intel. To be fair, this region, if I can grab this region, I'm not going to lie, I'm going to be very... Alright, Mysore, they're still on their own. I mean, if it wasn't for the fact that if I had another army here, I could have so got to fucking taken advantage of it and grabbed Mysore immediately from these guys. But, oh, that reminds me. You, make your way down south. They probably already have an ashram somewhere, but that's fine. That's not my problem. You need to be there, because as soon as I get there, I'm going to be fucking destroying it. Maybe if I should declare war on them immediately. I mean, the enemy, they don't have an army, but at the same time, yeah, you know what, no. We're declaring war on them. Don't need to hold out. Right, we're at war with them, good. If we can do something, right, you, block their port. Yeah, block their port. That's fine. What's this? Dry dock. That could be good, could be bad. Right, okay, so that's going to be it from me, guys. I think I'm going to wrap up today's episode. So, there's something I noticed in America when I was briefly over there by accident. But we're going to find out about that in the next episode. So, I'm going to leave it there. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this. We're at a bit of an interesting point. Because if/when we get the ability to move our naval forces out. Is that... Maybe... You have shit to... Oh, God. You have shit to drop off. Yeah, fuck it. Go. Go, 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 go. Dude. I didn't even realize I had an army that was there. Holy shit. Yeah, get your fucking ass to India now. That's going to be seriously quite useful. Also, I've just been able to research some other things. Perfect. Longitude watch. Yeah, finally fucking took your time, but there we go. Morale in battles. Upkeep for naval units. Research that. 32 turns. How long for quicklime? 32 turns. How long for quicklime? 22 turns. You know what? Fuck it. You're researching quicklime. There's no gentleman, sadly, but... If I was trying to research that... If I was to suddenly research something else... 28... 18... You know what? You're researching that now. You are researching that. It means we're going to have to take a little bit longer, but that's fine. That's just what we're going to have to manage with. But yeah, so I'll catch you guys in the next episode. I'll see you then. This is Mr. Jaeger, signing out.